Well, I'm here to tell you that that childhood song, Sticks and Stones, is a lie. You know the one that says, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Well, yeah, no. So, anyway, good morning. This is Aunt Beth. Welcome to my lamppost. We're here to talk about Psalm 58 this morning. And I think this is Mother's Day. So, happy Mother's Day in 2026. So, David talks about words, how poisonous and destructive they can be. And there's actually two kinds of problems with words. The first part is when you don't speak the truth or righteousness. That's like one or two verses, first one or two verses. The rest, he talks about the people that are just snakes. I mean, literally. And he asked God to break their fangs. So I started doing a deep dive. Did you know that all snakes have teeth, but not all snakes have fangs? Only the venomous ones have fangs. And there are three kinds. There's fangs in the front. There are retractable fangs that work kind of like a switchblade. And there are fangs in the back. And they have like a little groove in them, and that's how the poison gets out. and But when David says break their teeth, he's talking about before they bite him, take the poison out, and render them harmless. And I thought, does that mean the snake dies? No, it's like sharks. They have like a conveyor belt of teeth that just keep coming. Okay. So when David's talking about breaking their fangs, that's like that time only. The fangs will grow back. People will still be poisonous. Don't think that it's not a one and done. Sorry, not a one and done. But David's asking for um, them to be rendered harmless to him in that instance. So obviously we have to stay on our guard because you don't know how fast the teeth grew back. But I just thought that was just really interesting. So, not talking when you know the truth is wrong, and talking and just transmitting poison to people. You think about how that works, and usually it means they're immobilized. Sometimes the snake will bite and transmit the poison, then just back off and wait till you keel over. And other times the snake holds on and doesn't let go. That's awful. Either one. Some people are like that. They'll just deposit their little bit of poison and wait for you to get immobilized. Other people they'll stay till the bitter end. They'll just hang on, and boy, it's not fun either way, is it? It's funny because in my mind I'm confusing discipline and judgment. Discipline and correction versus judgment. And I think sometimes we don't ask God to discipline because we're confusing it with judgment. I mean, there's such a finality to judgment. Discipline is like, Lord, would you just please intervene and spank him a little bit so I can go on my way? It's my thought. But sometimes I think we're hesitant to ask God to intervene because there's such a finality to judgment. And we just want him to stop. But are we tolerating wickedness? Maybe because we got a little bit in ourselves so that we don't want it dealt with. I don't know. Anyway, so if you have some nasty people in your life, ask God to break their fangs, render them harmless to you. But this is not a one and done. Okay. Psalm 58, I'll put the text where you click on the word more, and I hope you have a fabulous day. All God's best.